it's got a bit of a Crimbo feel on it after all this time, after all this weirdness, after all this sadness. You know, this 18 months of either no football or weird football. This is a full Anfield, 3 points at stake, the Premier League, a bit of revenge beef, because they were the fellas that ended our 68 game run, and they're also the fellas that stopped us doing the 19 home games with wins. Do you remember that?
Yeah, bastards.
When we won the league. So some beef to be had, and also just an excitement. Get me in there, that type of vibe, innit?
I was having a little wander around before I got here, and there's already a little bit of a buzz around. There's a lot of people already here in their match.
Sounds busy, isn't it?
It's really busy.
There's a lot of people
There's
on
loads
the
of
aisle
traffic.
already.
There's going to be a lot of messy people tomorrow, and with it being an early kick-off as well, the afternoon's going to be a mess. But yeah, like, you can't underestimate the importance of us being back in the ground, what it means to the players, what it means to Klopp, what it means to everything. You know, there's been, you know, I've said it on previous shows, and like, there's, you know, every club has suffered because we've not had any fans in, but some clubs have suffered more than others, and we've suffered, I would arguably say, the most by it, because of everything that, you know, we talk about and everything that the crowd at Anfield bring. Man, I can't wait. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm like, get it.
Can we go now?
Yeah, it is the thing though, isn't it, Claire? Because, like, you know, you think about Jota, for instance. He's never played in front of a full Anfield, and he's already scored, 12 goals for Liverpool. We already like him, you know what I mean? And yet there he is, he hasn't experienced that, do you know what I mean? And that's mad in itself. So you'd almost think, or I think anyway, well, what could he do if he had that? Do you know what I mean? What can he do with that behind him? And it's also worth saying, I think, as well, that this is the first time we get to be in the ground since they won the league. Now, a lot of people say, well, that's done and dusted and gone, and City have won it since. I'm kind of the mind that, like I would say that maybe no one in the world would agree with me, but I think maybe just once we throw out "Here come the champions," you know, just so they hear it, and then we leave it and we move on. But they never got that. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's going to be I think there's two things. It's going to be a real party vibe because we're all back, and I think that's going to be amazing. But there's a part of me that thinks, I'm going to admit that I think I might be in flood to tears when You'll Never Walk Alone comes on. I think that's going to really hit a lot of people really hard. I think for the first time, I've not been there since March, I might look around and there might be people there for whatever reason that aren't there anymore, and you realise kind of how much, you know, we've lost, or people don't want to be there because they're frightened. And I think that first You'll Never Walk Alone will be spine. It makes me, I've got goosebumps just thinking about it, and then that roar of when it's finished will just be like, this is it, it's normality, isn't it? I mean, I could have watched anyone last week, but just to hear, you know, I don't like United winning or anything like that, but to hear fans cheering and it not be false, and God, was there a VAR decision? I don't know, it like felt like football was properly back last weekend. It felt normal, and I think that's all any of us want. I'm not going to lie, when that first goal goes in, there's going to be part of me that goes, is it? Because that's what you felt like you were doing the whole time when we were in there last.
They kind of fixed that now. They're letting stuff go.
They've relaxed it a little bit.
We just feel like with Liverpool that we're bound to be that one, aren't we, that gets that like toenail.
No negatives. Come on. Chloe, I watched Celtic the other night. I don't know why. I just wanted to watch a game of footy, so I went to that, you know, website, Live Football on TV, see what's on. Celtic were on. What they'll do, watch their qualifier against Alkmaar or whatever they're called, and spot on pronunciation as ever for me. But Celtic Park was literally bouncing. Do you know what I mean? It looked boss. The songs were there. The fans were made up to be there, and I just thought, right, I'm ready now. I can't wait to get back in and Anfield be like that. And there's loads of, like, you know, as usual, we know our fans are split down the middle of positive people and negative people. You know, pints half full and half empty and all that. Loads of people going, you know what, that new ticketing system, and it's an early kick-off. I wish everyone would just put all that shit aside and go, you know what, we're back in the ground, we're allowed back in, we can go for a pint. It's pretty much normal, it's pretty much the thing we love.
Yeah, it is, and you know, you look throughout COVID and there was absolutely nowhere to turn for an escape. And football in everyone's, like in everyday life, football is your escape. Whether something goes bad in life or whether you're just not having a good time, you always look forward to that game. You always look forward to watching the Reds.
We're obsessed.
Exactly. And that is now back. We've now got that outlet to go into a football game and not have to think about anything else. Be surrounded by the people who absolutely adore this football club, just like us. And it very much is a family. And when we played Palace, it felt like we were missing family members at a gathering. It really did, because it was good. We were there, we were back. but it felt like you were longing for Sutton because not everyone got to witness that. And now it's back and it's fully there.
All right, the Reds, thanks very much for getting stuck into that little snippet there of Anfield Wrap content. If you want the rest of that show and much more besides, click the link below, subscribe to the Anfield Wrap Premium, and for that you will get reviews, previews, exclusive interviews, post-match content, the full it. Get involved, follow us, follow them from the heart of Liverpool. Up the Reds.